Hi, Stas. Getting ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Hello, Constantine. Ah,
How are you? Do you hear me? 1, 2, 3, do
uh,
you hear me? Oh, okay.
yes, I didn't have my headset turned on. I'm a
Oh,
bad,
okay.
bad technocrat.
uh, how
I
are
am
you? Where are
looking
you
up.
now?
I am in Ottawa, Kansas, and I'm doing a reset of my clock, so I'm not going anywhere, which means I can roll my
Mm,
own dice today.
and read your own book with all spells and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I'm looking up Fireball right now to figure out how many dice I need to look, how many dice I need to keep out.
8d6.
8d6.
Yes.
Wow.
I am DM, that's why I remember it properly.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you get your dog or still planning or what?
No, darn it. The one I had picked out, by the time I got up here, had already been taken by
Uh,
somebody else.
it happens,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah. And I think you probably saw these. I had these in Ukraine. I've had these for years.
Yeah.
They're six-sided dice that look like knuckle bones.
Yeah. Okay, you still planning to get poodle?
Uh, really, it's just got to be a small dog.
Just because I read a little bit more about poodle and they need to be groomed properly,
Yeah, they do.
and that's why it's I don't know.
Every dog is going to be a little bit different and have some type of a thing, right? Whether
Yeah.
whatever that thing is.
Yorkshire Terrier is good for keeping. They not have allergy properly, but they have one issue. They not have good fur. That means that they need to have some clothes for cold time.
Yeah,
But in all other stuff, they really good. But again,
yeah. Yorkies are pretty good dogs. I'm planning on getting a mutt, a mixed breed dog,
mm,
just because I think that a lot of the breeds have
mm, yeah,
you
issue.
know
Yeah, I know,
issues.
I know. One of the last dog in that it was from wild. That it's breed, but it's good. It's Asian Shepherd. And what I hear in the United States, people scare of it. But for us, it's normal dog. But one more issue. They start breeding them in one color. They have different colors. They can be gray, brown. They start breeding for customers only in white, and it's
Ah,
destroy whole breed with all that stuff because
yeah.
when you exclude all gray with spots, all the dogs that healthy, that the perfect dog, and just try to get only one color, it's destroy breed. And main issue, if you do it for 20, 40 years, not a big deal, but when it happens not so like in few years, definitely it will be an issue. If I ever have option to take the dot, I definitely not take white, or at least with some
No.
spots, because I see
Well,
what they do with white.
in breeds that come from other places, a lot of times they have like one male and four
Mm,
or five females that get brought over, and the entire country, all of this breed comes from them. So, you know, can you see the problem with that? I can. You
I
know,
can.
that's what happens to. Oh, there's a bunch of breeds in the United States that are like that. The Irish Setter is the classic example. You know, uh, what was once a great freaking hunting and water dog are basically retarded idiots these days because of the breed, the beautiful, and I mean absolutely beautiful specimens they brought over in the late part of the 19th century. And
Mhm.
all of the American Irish setters from then on out were just dumbasses. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
People. Greed. What they. Yeah,
Yeah.
stupidity. I don't understand. People understand that even in Bible something about breeding and inbreeding was said. That was
Yeah.
on
But then
cheap
again, they
examples.
had then again they had Noah, 2 by 2.
Yeah, and some
But
freaks really believe in it. Yep.
well, to make it believable, you have to understand that there was divine intervention.
Yep.
You know, you got to throw down the ultimate trump card there for that one to work.
Yeah. Genetics said that for population to make it stable without that stuff like some island of Polynesia or something like that, you need for beginning take 500 people from not one line that they're not separated, and then you will have stable population. The
Yeah.
gene will be enough. But again, this is you need to take 500 people without and nobody from them must be relatives. That's mean in regular situation you need something around 5-10,000 like for colonies in when United States is started. How many people was on Mayflower?
I have no idea. But just think of here's one that'll freak you out. The royal house of Egypt after Alexander the Great conquered it
Hmm.
practiced inbreeding. And for
um,
25 generations, they were inbreeding until they got to Cleopatra.
I
It's
will say
Cleo.
to you that you little bit overestimate uh, two mean stuff.
She was
Between
married to her brother. Her
uh,
father was married to his cousin.
yeah,
Come on,
and
man, and on and on and on.
Egyptian pharaoh makes that much earlier that Alexander the Great conquered that land. That's
Well,
first. Second one, between Alexander the Great and Cleopatra was less than 300 years. If we take that usual generation, it's 25 years, common situation. Let's take it 20. You have at least
let's
12
take it. Let's
generation.
take it fucking. Let's take it fucking
Wikipedia.
12 or 15.
Yeah, 12 can
'Cause
be possible. Yeah. Uh, I'm not sure that they take it so fast, take Egyptian tradition, because yes, it was a trouble for each Egypt dynasty. That's why they change so fast. They have for their history more than 30 dynasties. That means they so fast destroy the genes that each few hundred years they need to change whole dynasty because previous one was probably already Donbass or some genetic trouble or something like that.
yeah, but luckily the common men don't practice that. I have a friend who's from. His family owns a farm outside of Alexandria,
Mm.
and they can. They have the actual frickin' documents that show that their family has owned that land since the time of Ramses. That's amazing.
Mm, it's amazing. It's probably they need to repeat each few hundred years, but again, it's cool.
You know,
Uh,
it's really fucking cool.
yeah. It's really cool. Okay, do you put in
No, I didn't. I didn't put it in Skype.
yep, I will do that now, just in case anybody else will join us today. Maybe it happens. Unfortunately,
Ah,
I can join us next Saturday.
okay.
I already turned back to studying, and it takes some time. I'm again trying to get my second degree, and it's not so go so well because studying in Harvard, you all dumbbells. Hmm. Roma trying to write something. Probably he will soon join us.
Yep.
Hope going to. How it's going with your new job? You're still happy, yeah?
Yep.
And that is good. It's definitely good. Mhm. Russians still not bombard us. We happy.
Well, that's good. Let's
Yep.
just hope that they're not saving it all up for some, you know.
We expect that they do exactly that. Mm,
Hi,
we don't
Glenn.
think. Hey,
Hello.
Hello, Roma.
Hello.
hello everybody.
Yeah,
Hello.
nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, sir.
Mhm.
How your hands? How your work?
Mhm.
Oh, well, not much, not many changes,
Okay.
but yeah, it's improving gradually.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah. Where are you at today, Bill?
I'm in Ottawa.
You're in Ottawa. Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
close to you, but
Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe you will visit him.
nah, too far away. He could come to me, but I'm not moving the truck. I'm on a
Ah,
34-hour reset.
yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
Why you need 24-hour reset?
Well, it's a law. You get to drive 70 hours, right?
Ah, you need to
And if
have
you get,
a day off. Yeah, I see. Vacation or
yeah,
weekend or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even though
Yeah.
I don't, I live in the damn thing. I'm not at home. Let me drive. You know,
Yeah.
No, it's
Anyway,
bad
they.
idea. It's bad
I
idea.
I don't think so.
Well.
Yeah, you don't think so, but for most people, it's make precedent, and lawyers will make that all people who want to live their life, who wants their day off, will lose it. That's fine.
Well. The other thing too is there's a lot of weird regulations about uh, trucking that got started in the 50s and 60s because there were a lot of them drivers that would take a whole bunch of well
Amphetamines.
amphetamines,
Ah,
yeah, and then end
Yeah,
up sleeping and then just start driving for 6 or 8 days straight 24/7, and they made a lot of money in a hurry, and then most of them like died in auto accidents.
and you think why happens such stupid regulation with day offs? Huh?
mm,
I don't know how that can happen.
Anyway, they passed a bunch of rules about them that said, no, you got to quit driving after 2 or 3 days, and and
Yep.
rest up.
No, I'm totally agree
There's
with
also
rule making.
there's also another component to it. Most
Yeah.
of those rules were put in place by the Teamsters Union to prevent overperformance by independent contractors as well.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Mm.
hmm Yeah. Make the union look bad. Yeah, they hate that.
Oh
Yeah, but again, union is necessary, but because again, we have a lot the same situation in 90s in our country with Robom, when people try to make some bugs and sleep when driving, and when you drive 20-ton truck, it can be issue not only for you.
yeah. 20 tons. That's a small one.
Yeah. They have much bigger ones to wreck now.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Exactly.
30 years ago. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I will
Well,
pick up my dice and we can start probably.
Okay.
right. And I have my dice right here too.
All right. You can roll your own dice today.
Yeah, for
Yes.
once.
And I've been renamed by some of my friends, so I decided to rename each of you as well.
Oh, I just noticed that I
Yeah.
have a new
hmm
sweet pseudonym.
hmm
Yes. You're no longer the big bully. You're the world's best looking programmer.
Well, I don't know which is better, but I guess we'll figure it out.
Well, I just rolled my two dice for my two 20-sided for that's the thing where I can replace the rolls that I can't remember the name of right now.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Oh, goody.
So
I'm going to assume you're giving those to opponents this time around.
yeah, important.
Yeah, for the portent. Yeah.
Yep.
hmm
All right. And Glenn, if you guys don't know it, really loves well done meat.
Ah,
So
I
I've
remember
changed
what
this.
spell you tried to find a few minutes ago.
No, there's no coincidence there. That's a completely.
Yeah.
hmm Yeah.
Any coincidence just happens.
Yep.
We're moving forward to the city with that magic user.
hmm Yeah, you
We
had.
just parked our guys about 2 hours outside the city, and we're approaching it
Yeah,
on our
yeah.
own.
Yeah, you waited until sundown and then ghosted towards the city. And okay.
So,
Right.
stealth roll?
hmm
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I would need a stealth roll and a percentile.
7 plus 10, 17.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And percentile, let me start all that nonsense. Let me see that it will be 14.
Okay. Well, you will stealthily ghost towards the city, and you make it until you get about 200 yards away from the city, you will see patrols of constructs, but they seem to ignore you. And several other times you saw other ghosts, or ghostly forms anyway, walking around outside the city.
Bloody necromancer.
And when you get to within a couple of 100 yards of the city, you will see a couple of ghosts that are watching the guards at the city gate, and these two ghosts, one's a halfling ghost and one is a human ghost. They will actually see you and address you, and
Okay, at least we can understand them.
Yeah, they're not Chinese this time.
No, they're
Oh,
not. They're,
thank God.
mhm. And the human ghost will look at you and say, you might want to wait 10 or 15. These guys pointing towards the guards have been on duty a good long time, and I'm pretty sure the ephemeral ones are about to lose their potion effects if we time it right. And the halfling will contradict him and say, oh, they've got another 45 minutes. You guys should go around to the north gate, you know.
Okay. Thank you for advice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly turned back to people. Somebody understand what's going on? Bill.
Yeah, they've taken some potion that allows them to see us or interact with us on a physical level, even though we're
In
etheric.
ghostly form. At least some of the soldiers, the ones at the gates.
Mm. Maybe the next time we try to go not in gate, just through walls. This can help us. But again, okay. But they not send alarm, and it's strange.
Mhm.
But okay.
There is nothing stopping us from flying in.
Yep.
Mhm.
We could go over the walls, under the walls,
Through the wall.
walls.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of under the walls because we just
Okay. Diggy, diggy. Yep.
it's pretty hard to attack somebody who's underground in the dirt without digging them up, and by that time we'll be gone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's try to do that.
Okay. You are going under the walls, bypassing the gates.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to be actually under the ground, going under
Yes.
the walls, and then coming back out.
Okie dokie. Inside the city.
Yep.
Okay.
how many magic users we will find here that can see us?
Mhm.
It's a huge question.
My guess is they've got potions for that,
Mhm.
and we're not going to have the absolute carte blanche to fuck around and do whatever we want. Damn it!
Okay.
I need to convince my dice at least give me proper rolls, not 7 on stealth check.
Alrighty. Well, when you come up from going under the walls, I'd like perception checks from you.
16 before
Match.
pluses.
18. No pluses.
Okay.
19. Yes.
Okay. Well then. Well, you ghost up in the middle of the street. And the neighborhood is quiet. No one has lit any fires or candles since it was dark. There are people in the houses. Also, there are people laying on the yards and in the streets. They appear to be twitching and giggling. And directly across the street from where you came up, there's a squad of 5 soldiers kicking the door in on one of these houses. And going in. Oh, by the way, these soldiers all look odd. 2 of them are half orcs and the other 3 are humans. One of the half orcs has an elephant trunk instead of a nose. The other half orc is covered in scales. Of the 3 humans, 2 of them are bright cobalt blue, and the third one has eyes that are on 6-inch long eye stalks.
How nice.
And once again, they pay no attention to you ghosts, and they run into the house and are looting the place.
Oh, great. Good for them. We're going to the palace.
Okay.
I just interested. Nobody reads something about Warhammer Fantasy universe.
Oh, yeah. But, these
All right.
people, in the terms of our game, are the under the effect of the Lotus.
Yes.
Mm.
Mhm.
What is
So-
it?
Remember
That's
the crazy
potent
people
stuff.
we've been running into, where that whole city that used to have the Lotus stopped
Mhm.
getting it?
Oh,
It's very
they've got it.
addictive.
They've got it here now,
Uh-huh. Well-
and so we can expect everybody here to be fucking crazed.
Or like these guys just laying around giggling and useless. You know.
Okay.
That's main issue with the whole army of drug addicted people.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh.
All right. I will need one more percentile when you get to the palace.
I
Okay.
can roll it.
Yeah.
Ought
Uh,
3.
mhm.
An Ot 3. Okay. When you get to the palace, there are constructs as well as magically mutated guards at the gate. And there are other magically mutated guards that have wings that are flying aerial patrols above it. And there are several squads of soldiers that are patrolling the perimeter and the parapets that are, well, in etheric form. They look brighter to you than the others. And for that matter, ghosts look brighter to them than normal people. There's also about 200 ghosts standing about a half a block away from the palace, staging some kind of protest, yelling slogans and marching up and down the street in front of the palace. The
All right.
soldiers tend to ignore them unless they get close.
Somebody protest for their afterlife.
Well, I would like to do a investigation check looking at the smoke coming out of the chimneys in the palace. And I'm looking for weird smoke like you'd get from an alchemy lab.
Gotcha. Give us a perception or an investigation roll.
+7. Yeah.
+7. Nah, just looks like cook fire.
It's I rolled a 4, and 4 + 7 is
Okay.
11.
And it's an 11.
Mm.
Okay.
Would one of you guys like to also look?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, we can try, but
Investigation, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, +0, it's flat 15.
it's better than what I did with a +7.
There is that, I suppose.
I rolled even worse than you, and I don't have any pluses.
Okay.
So we got a 15 to work with.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
What's a 15 get us? Anything?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Looks like cook fires in the castle, maybe a fireplace or two going. That's about it.
Okay. Well,
Damn, they make good ventilation.
Mm.
apparently there's two places if you were an evil magic user or an evil fucking artificer that you'd be setting up in. The magic user's probably in the fucking very top of the tallest fucking tower, or the basement, otherwise known as the catacombs or dungeon. And the
Mhm.
artificer is probably in the largest fucking building in, open space in the castle, the Great Hall. With and he's converted it from being like a throne room into a place to build shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, who you gonna call? Obviously these, the ghosts are wanting to bust down the doors, but they can't do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go after the artificer, or do we want to go after the alchemist?
I want to kill Alchemist Thor, and on his position, I prefer to do something on tower just because you not kill yourself if something explodes. Because on tower, explosion can go out. In basement,
Right.
uh, it's much
But
worse.
where are they gonna store all of these potions this fucker makes?
Oh, it's good question.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And it probably will be somewhere exactly in basement, in some protected area.
Hmm.
Mhm.
For me, Master of Mayhem, if I wanted to fuck this place up, I'd attack that supply of alchemy stores.
Hmm.
It's going to stir up everybody that lives, but it's going to fuck up their base of power. It's going, it's going to set them back. They've, got some type of production schedule, or who knows? It might just blow up. If you're mixing all these alchemy potions randomly with, by breaking lots and lots of fucking bottles.
Hmm.
Yep.
Bad things do happen from that. But
I
that
know
part of it
chemistry,
gets
it
a little.
can't go well if you mix a lot of some strange stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, well, it's going to
there's
be
a
pretty
small
much random.
percentage. There's a small percentage chance it would be something good.
Uh,
However, there's a bigger percentage that it will, cause a
yep.
fire or an explosion or just turn
Whatever.
into a,
Poisonous gas.
poisonous gas. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Never make based on chloride acid stuff. Mix it with some lung stuff, and you can get some very very poisonous gas very easy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and unexpectedly, my nowadays character no alchemy, no poisons, and if he get there, it can be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We can mix something interesting if I go in that supply line, if they have proper names on that bottles.
He thinks there's going to be names on the bottles.
Do you think they not?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's going to be names, maybe symbols, maybe who knows? Maybe the bottles themselves are different shape. I don't know.
Bill, do you know
I
that
don't
it?
expect. I don't expect it to be easy.
I don't know. In medieval
Yeah.
times, they have such tradition, like they taste all chemicals,
Mm-hmm.
and that tradition go really long. Do you know how many times they try to figure out what is cyanide?
Yeah. Well, it's not a good tradition, but it's something they did for a long time, and it started with the damn Greeks.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get my paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine treating somebody, but your diagnostic tests involve tasting bodily fluids,
Yeah.
earwax, vomit, phlegm. How often do you think the doctors survive fucking treating people?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's ghost underground again,
Okay.
and we'll try and come up inside of the dungeon.
Okay.
I at least was interested what they protest against. Maybe we can use that protest in some way, but we'll try it later.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was going to ask, did you want to talk to the protesters or just
At least I want to hear what they chanting.
Okay, we'll wait around and mingle with the other ghosts.
Well, that will require another investigation check.
Oh, good. This time it's much better. 21.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, 23. I can't do math
23.
today.
Okay. Well, they want the same thing you want. The alchemist and the artifactor. They blame him for them being, well,
Ah,
dead. And they want,
his head.
they want to get their ghostly hands on them. And apparently, now here's the part that sounds a little strange to you. So you did ask for clarification, but the construct king is protecting them. And when you ask about that, one of the ghosts tells you that it's a really sad story, but the alchemist showed up, got involved in political intrigue, ousted the old king, put a new king in charge. This ghost was that guy's number one yes man. And it was great for 6 months. And then he got sacrificed along with all of his entourage. And they put a new king in charge. And then a couple of weeks ago, they got rid of him. And one of the constructs is now running the show. And since that time, they've locked up the alchemist and the artifactor behind necromancer circles, and we can't get into their cells. They've also got squads of etheric enforcers that rough up ghosts that try. And worse than that, there are necromancing poachers kidnapping ghosts out of the city and hauling them away. And if they're citizens, they want these guys to take care of it.
Somebody want too much power and fuck up with it in all directions.
Anyway, apparently the people you're after are in there in the dungeon. Apparently when the constructs took over administration of this city, they didn't kill them with all the other people that were in charge. But they have locked them up and are keeping them there.
Do you know name of that construct?
He tells you that they've gotten all the living people in the city hooked on Lotus, and they give them enough to keep them whacked out for a week, and then they make them work for a week. They've got some mines and factories west of town in the foothills of the mountains. Very near where the demonic engine is that they use to suck people dry and enchant crystals for them, which is where all these ghosts came from.
Oh,
Right.
it's perfect.
Uh,
Which of law of magic they not break? Demonic
Ah,
engine, necromancy,
mhm,
drug alchemy.
mhm.
How nice.
Anyway, they make people work out there for a week while they go through withdrawal, but before they get homicidally crazy,
Mm,
and then they whack them out and have the next bunch work for a week on a rotating schedule.
mm. That's
And they,
why they need peasant
People.
here.
mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, if we start to feel any wards, we go left or right.
Mm-hmm.
We don't try and break the wards.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, give us a stealth roll as you try to enter the palace.
Mm. And it is 20.
Okay.
Речі, як тонік, норм тобі?
Так, так.
Краще,
Okay.
ніж Пепсі.
Well, you have made it into the dungeon, bypassing an etheric patrol that was patrolling the sewers and whatnot underground. And you've come up in a cell. And in the cell with you, there's a skeleton chained to the wall, but no other inhabitants. It is not a warded cell.
Wrong place. Sorry,
Anyway.
buddy, that we disturb you. Go to next cell.
Okay. And when you go to the next cell, you're going to see a human. He is not chained to the wall, but he is locked in here, rather richly dressed, or they were rich garments originally, and he's talking to a rat. And the rat is answering back to him, and they're having a discussion.
And what are they talking about?
Well, they're discussing current political events in the city, and the rat is telling the human that no, the third king's dead now. So it's the constructs that are in charge. And things are getting real strange out there in the city. There's no farming, very little garbage. Everybody's eating at fast food places, which apparently is bad for rats.
I can see that.
And a lot of the rats are apparently, according to this guy, are leaving the city entirely. You'd think with all the problems and whatnot, the place would get dirtier and more rat infested. We'd have a good plague or two, but the opposite is happening. You know.
I'm going to pipe up. The rat's right.
Uh-huh. Anyway, followed by the human saying, well, I wonder, since the one who locked me up in here isn't around anymore, if I can talk the constructs into giving me a pardon.
Maybe. Hey, Mr. Rat.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I would like to know where they're storing all the potions. Do you know?
Actually, no, he doesn't have a clue.
Maybe a
Darn,
rat.
Uh-huh.
Guy sitting in prison. He don't know anything. Rat. It's
Uh-huh.
and who have some information here.
Anyway,
That's a pity.
he can tell you that they're nowhere in the palace.
Well, how about the Construct King? Is he here?
Well, yes, he's upstairs in the audience hall.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
And who's your friend?
Hmm.
The human guy.
Oh, he introduces him. He is apparently a scholar and historian and whatnot, and knows how to read a whole bunch of ancient languages. And he will introduce himself. He's basically a bard class, what they call a lore master or a scholar, you know. Anyway,
Okay.
and apparently the people, a group of people that were less than thrilled with things in the city, contacted him to translate a bunch of, well, ancient documents. And he never got the chance because the king's agents kicked in his door and threw him in this cell. But the people who hired him to do the translations said that they had something to do with the demonic engine that the artifactor was using. Some rather ancient records written in a very old dialect of Draconian, in fact.
Oh. Well, I
So-
tell you what,
Mhm.
you stay here and stay safe, and you don't want to go outside right now. It's probably safer in here than it is on the streets.
The rat will agree with you on that one.
Constantine, Roma,
Mhm.
what do you think about taking out the king, the construct king,
Mm, What do you mean?
killing him?
Well, this won't be easy.
We can try, but what profit from that?
Well, chaos.
Mm,
Mm.
Yep. But again, somebody sent for our magic staff. If that guy's in prison, how they sent that people against us? It's not so easy.
Well, we've got to figure. We don't know anything about where the powers that be that are controlling the necromantic part of this is.
The rat can tell you that if you're looking for the two fellas you're looking for, he said, by the way, coming through the cells is clever. Other ghosts have tried that before, but there's etheric soldiers in the cells adjacent to the ones they're in. So if you try to go in, there's going to be people to intercept you.
Yeah, we figured we need to stay away from those guys until we get.
But they weren't
The-
actually arrested until, till the constructs took over, and that was only about 3 weeks ago.
Mm.
So they
Yeah,
probably hired the assassins before then.
Right. Well, they still hired assassins. It doesn't matter when.
Yeah.
And we will take care of them eventually. But there's some type of demonic forces or necromantic forces at play here
Mhm.
that's probably behind all this.
Probably.
And we don't know who that faction is. But the best way to get them out in the open is to take their puppet off the throne.
Yep.
Mhm.
Because they'll have to do something.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. We'll try to do that. I want my point of view just before that, just to see what's happened on that factory, and just figure out maybe the plans a little bit more. But if you want to start mayhem a little bit earlier, why
Mhm.
not? If we can take him,
If we
it's
can't take
possible.
him, then we go to the factory, yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Because he's just a puppet that control only city. Main issue, like I understand, somewhere inside that factory. And one more stuff. Before that stuff, maybe we need to kill magic user and artificer just in case. Because if we kill that puppet, they will be free and we can have much more issue. What do you think, Bill?
Well, I think that those two guys are too well guarded.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. You know, they can't. They have etheric guys who can attack us as ghosts, and they probably have regular guys who can attack us as
Regular
when
people, yeah,
we're in
outside.
normal.
Yep.
The guys outside seem to think that the potions wear off.
Okay.
So if we fuck up their power structure, maybe they're not going to be able to renew the guards or something like that, because they'll be fighting to see who gets to be the next king.
Yeah.
And then Other people will
And
step in, and we can take advantage of the situation as it develops.
okay, let's try to do that.
Well, the other thing to think about is if you just take out their potion factory, they can't make any more. So when the ones they've got run out, they run out. That's a
Yeah.
kind of a long-term strategy, though. You don't know how much they have stockpiled or where,
Yep.
or at least the rat didn't know.
What good idea. We share our plan with Rat.
Mm-hmm.
You want to share the plan with the rat?
No, we just talking in front of Rat. You know what it's
Ah.
mean in prison
Yeah,
language.
he might. Yeah, he's gonna tell on us. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Let's
too
go
late
up.
now.
Yeah. We can always kill the Rat, but probably not that time.
Nah.
Okay. Oh, if we don't
No.
know.
Let's go to the throne room and see if we can get the
Yeah.
jump on El Mecanico.
Okay. Well then. Well then, I will need another stealth check as you ghost from the dungeons.
Oh, 17.
Okay. Just barely. They had a
Okay.
16.
Oh.
So you will make it to the throne room without incident. And anyway,
What do we see when we get there?
well, the thing is, you made it to the throne room without incident, but when you step into the throne room, you're going to be seen regardless. So, you'll basically be going straight into a combat situation. So we're just going to roll initiative now.
Oh,
Mhm.
Mm. 13.
13.
14, but not big difference.
Okay.
Yeah, I also have a 14.
You have a 14 also?
Yes.
Okay. And Bill, you have a 4.
that's a 1 plus 3.
A 1 plus 3. Okay.
How nice. Dice Rovinos. Good start.
Yeah, very fortuitous, I'm sure.
Right. Okay. Well, the non-ethereal forces in the throne room have a 19, and the ethereal guards have a 12. So it will be Constantine, or actually it'll be the non-ethereal guards who don't have much they can do against you, and then Constantine and Roman, and then the ethereal guys, and then Bill, in that order. So you may all roll perception checks at the beginning of the round as you step in. So
16.
okay. And Roman and Constantine.
9 total.
Okay.
Let me see. 14.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, you step into the audience hall. There are the 4-armed security constructs, 2 of them at each entrance. One of the smaller gnome-sized constructs is sitting on the throne with a pair of those mechanical hounds, one on either side, and there's a half dozen ritually dressed people, humans, talking to the king. There's also several squads of etheric people. The king will see you guys as you step in and yell, "Get those ghosts out of here." And Constantine, you're next. So
He looks like a small guy. Yep.
yes. Mm-hmm.
How do you think? Can I kill him in one shot? I definitely can try. Not sure that it happens, but
You probably shouldn't get close to him, at least for 2 rounds. Just saying.
I know, and that's why I will use I will use my acid arrow and shoot him from my crossbow. And just concentrate all my ability to do damage now. And we'll see what we get. I will use as bonus action steady aim to give me advantage on that shot. And it's total plus, it's 19 total.
Okay, yes. Got to have a 17 or better to hit these guys. So 19 will hit. Now you have to drop out of ghostly form to shoot
Yes,
him.
yes, it's exactly what I do.
Mhm.
17 points just from crossbow, And now from acid arrow, it will take me extra 44, like I remember. Oh, it's 7 and 2. 9 plus 17. It's totally 26 points of damage.
Okay. You have done
It-
him 26 points of damage.
Yeah, it's small guy. I expect that
Mm.
probably half of his. How his rook? His rook damaged for half of his hit points.
hmm Okay. And Roman, you
Mhm.
are next.
Well, I also
Now they're
Yeah.
going to him in close combat. You can just try to do something with that ghostly protector.
uh, um, you think so?
Можешь сделать одну фотку, чтобы я отослал.
Okay.
Хотя он может, наверное, пойдет.
Another dance.
Okay. So, you think I should deal with the ghosts first?
Just
Yes.
just not be in close combat. You're pretty bad in distance combat, but in close combat, I not.
Yeah, but you've got those
Mhm.
nice etheric guys to play with.
Yes.
hmm
Okay. Yeah, I will try. Will my weapons be effective against them?
You're in ghostly form. They're in ghostly form. You are all ghosts.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
your role, normal.
so we are on the same terms.
Yeah, you're on same side of reality.
Okay, I will attack this closest ethereal guy
Okay.
uh, with a melee weapon. And I'm enraged, and this will be 17 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay, great. So 14 points of damage.
Okay, you've done this guy 14 points of damage.
And second attack,
Mm-hmm.
18 to hit,
Okay.
and 17 points of damage.
Okay. So
it's totally 31.
right. Okay. Well then, you've taken this guy down to 4 hit points.
Hmm.
And well then, the guy you just wounded is going to hit you with a ghostly pole arm for 9 hit points of damage. And one of the other etheric guards is going to shoot you with an arrow for 7 more points of damage.
Cut it in half. You are enraged.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a total 16, and it will be 8.
And Bill, one of the other etheric guards is going to shoot you for 4 points of damage with a ghostly arrow.
Okay.
And Constantine, 3 of the non-etheric guards are going to shoot crossbows at you, and all of their 2-hit rolls were single-digit numbers. So that don't hit. None of them.
Good start.
And Bill, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to cast Knock at the king's chest plate.
Okay.
He doesn't get a saving throw. Sorry.
Right.
And then
So,
but wait, there's more.
okay.
And then my familiar is going to cast Unseen Servant
Uh-huh.
to open the chest plate.
Okay. Okay, you're casting Knock, and your servant
Right.
is your familiar is casting Unseen Servant,
Right.
and
To open the chest plate. He has to roll a
open-
successful to hit for this.
okay.
And here it comes. Baby, don't let me down. A 15.
What was that?
15.
A 15. Okay. No. Constructs have an
Okay.
AC 16.
Okay. He did
Uh,
not succeed.
He did
He's just
not
an unseen
succeed.
servant. Okay.
However, the chest plate is unlocked
Right.
from the Knock spell.
And that's my action this round.
Okay. Well then. Next round.
Unseen servants are AC 10 and have 10 hit points.
Right.
But he's
They
unseen.
can't, right. But they can't be, that's just what it says in the book.
Right. Okay.
Make sure I got that right. Yep, AC 10 and 1 hit point.
Okay. Okie dokie. Well then, the actions of the non-ethereal peoples in the room, which are basically the constructs. The king droid has ducked behind the throne and is using it for cover, and yells at the
Did he-
two construct hounds to attack Constantine. They rushed over. One of them missed entirely. The other one rolled a natural 20 for absolute minimum damage to Constantine on that. Doubled. Which
Okay.
is 8 hit points. 4 hit points is as low as they can do, times 2. So,
And then turn it back with my reaction, turn it back to half. I can, for my reaction, if I see who tried to make damage for me,
mhm. Yep.
put it in half. Okay, 4 hit points.
The 4-armed constructs guarding the doors have yelled, "It's a double cross," and all of them have thrown javelins at the petitioners. So each of these folks talking to the king have just taken 8 hit points of damage.
As the
And-
king runs away, do we have attacks of opportunity?
No, he is not running away. He simply ducked behind cover.
Okay.
So,
Hiding.
so no, you do not get an attack of opportunity. He has simply made himself harder to hit
Yeah,
for
plus 2
missile
AC.
weapons. And that takes care of the physical part of it. So, Constantine, you got a pair of like gearwork hounds in your face.
Hmm. Bonus action. Go out from the fight with them and fly on broom close to the ceiling.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
after that, take shot to the king. I want to kill that bastard. I'm
Okay.
assassin or not?
All right.
Uh,
Well, you're going to fly up on the broom and take a shot at the king. I
Yep.
will need it to hit roll.
19. Does it hit in this plus 2 from cover?
Let's see. He's got a 16. Yes, that will hit.
Okay. Then we have again turned back to our favorite stuff. And this second and the last probably. Yeah, it last in my inventory.
Mhm.
Acid arrow. 3, 7, 10, 20. Regular and 2 and 4 and 6 acid damage. And total it's 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage. Okay. So, combined with the damage he had last time. Okay. Yeah. He is down to single digit hit points, but he is still operating. And Roman, you have Imperial guards attacking you.
Yeah. This one that I wounded is still alive, right?
Yes, but he's not doing well.
Okay, that's. Then let's finish him. 22.
Okay, yeah.
This pluses and this. 13 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay. And to use my second attack, I will attack anyone that's nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, again, 22.
Okay. Yes,
And,
that will hit.
19 points of damage.
Okay, you have done this guy 19 points of damage.
Wonderful.
Okay, and okay, the guy you just hit swings at you and misses. A second member of the squad will step up and take a swing at you with his sword and connect and do you an additional 9 points of damage. And then that pesky etheric archer that shot you last time is going to shoot you again for an additional 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And Bill.
Well, the king has effectively foiled my plot, so we'll have to revert to more, robust means of attack.
Alrighty. However, before you do that,
Yeah.
that pesky etheric archer that shot you last round is going to shoot you again this round for an additional 2 points of damage. And one of the etheric guards is going to rush within melee range of you and rolls a 19 to hit, but only 2 hit points of damage. And
wonderful.
Now we're down to your action.
Fireball.
Fireball.
At the king. We know he's behind the throne, so we'll throw it at the wall directly behind the throne. He'll be in the area of effect.
Okay.
As will other people, but fuck them. Big handful of dice. 6, 12, 17, 21, 25, 31, and 5 more is 36. The king rolled a 6. A 5 on his saving throw.
Okay.
He was in single digits, I believe.
Yes. Okay. Well, having rolled, the king would have originally made his saving throw, but it doesn't matter. He would have died even if he took half damage.
We're taking no chances with this guy. So.
the petitioners and the constructs that had stepped up to finish them off. The petitioners failed their saving throw. They take full damage. The constructs made theirs. They will take half damage. So one of the
Half of
petitioners
30.
is still alive.
Half of 36 is 18, so
Yeah. Like I said, one of the petitioners is still alive. The rest are not. And the constructs are also alive. The etheric people don't take damage. And Constantine and the two is, well, up at the ceiling. So he's out of range.
Damn it, I want to kill him. Bad assassin, bad assassin. Need to train.
Well, he only had a couple hit points left, and then Bill blew him up with a fireball.
Yep.
I've tried to
Yeah.
get clever.
Yep.
It didn't work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that will end this round. Okay. Okay. The constructs will pitch a pair of javelins at Constantine. Both of them will miss. One of the ones closest will finish off the last petitioner. And
Don't Constantine and Roma get to go first before the constructs?
no, the non-etheric constructs go first, and then
Okay.
Roman and Constantine, and then the etheric forces.
Okay.
So that's what the constructs are doing. And Constantine, down to you. The king construct is now dead.
Like I understand, we don't need anything more here. My offer is run away. Do we have windows here?
Let's see.
Because it's throne room, not, and I'm not. It must be some windows here.
There are skylights.
Oh, even better.
Perfect.
Etheric form, go on your way, and I fly up. And just in case, try to with steady aim shoot one more construct with my debuff. -5 to hit and +10 to damage.
Okay. Give us a hit roll.
17 + 7, 20.
Okay, that will
4
hit.
-5 is 19 because I
No.
take -5 for
Okay.
damage. 19,
will-
does it hit?
19 will hit. Yeah.
Okay. Then damage will be 8, 9 plus 5. It's 14 plus 10, 24 points of damage.
Okay. You've just wounded one of the constructs.
Yep.
And are you now flying through the
Yep.
skylight?
Yep.
Okay. Those with missile weapons will get attacks of opportunity at you.
Of course.
Okay. One of whom rolls a natural 20.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You guys ever wonder how cheese puffs were made?
Okay. And they do 6 points of damage, doubled for 12.
I still have my reactions. That's I can cut it to back to 6, and it's total 10 damage. I can definitely stay alive with such amount for whole fight.
Okay. And Constantine, I will need what amounts to a dex save from you.
Okay, sure. Mm. 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 Dexterity.
Mhm.
It's 17 total.
Okay. You will fly up, hit the skylight, and find out that it is enchanted, unbreakable glass.
Ow.
You will take
Ouch.
1 hit point of concussive damage when you slam into the glass,
Okay.
but you do not actually lose control
On
of
broom.
your broom and crash to the floor.
Okay. Ah, okay.
And Roman,
Oh,
down to you. You have
I will keep chopping at the guy that I wounded previously, and this time around, it does 15 hit.
Yes. These guys are the human guards, so yeah, that would hit them. Okay.
Okay. Uh, 17.
17, you say?
Yes. And previously he was wounded
Yeah,
by 19.
previously had
19.
18, bringing his total to 35. He's at 0 hit points. So, yeah.
That's better. And if I can reach any.
Yeah, there are 2
Yeah.
of them within melee range of you. The guy you just got and another one.
Okay. Let's see. 14.
Say again?
14. Just 14.
14? Yes, a 14 will hit.
Okay. It's only 10 points of damage. But nevertheless.
Sorry, what was the damage?
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. And
Now they get
uh-huh.
their
Okay. And his response, he will try to cut you, but miss. However, the ethereal archer is doing great today
I wouldn't say so.
and sticks you again for 2 points of damage this time. Okay, that guy's hitting a lot, but his damage rolls aren't that great.
Just a scratch.
Yeah.
We'll deal with them later.
And Bill,
All right.
the ones shooting at you have all rolled single digit numbers.
Okay.
So down to you.
How many material constructs are left?
There are 8 of the 4-armed guys and 2 hounds.
All right. And where are they located?
There's one of the 4-armed guys at each of the exits. The other 4 have gone to a position up near where the blasted looking throne is. And the 2
All right.
ethereal hounds are off to the left of that area, underneath where Constantine is flying near the ceiling. Apparently, they're
Okay.
hoping to get a bite out of him if he comes lower.
Right. Well, let's see. I'm going to cast Fireball at the group of 4. Maybe catching the hounds, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 10, 20, 30 points total.
Okay.
And the constructs, they rolled a 5.
Of course. Okay, they will take full damage. So, what was your damage roll?
30.
30?
Last time they took 18. This time they took 30. So that's
48 total.
48
Yeah.
total.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, you couldn't quite get the hounds in the blast radius, but unless you wanted to singe Constantine, so.
Well, he's at the ceiling, and
Mhm.
it's a sphere, so it'd be at the widest point at floor level.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Anyway,
Chances of catching Constantine are pretty small.
that's true. Anyway, these guys have taken an additional
30.
30 points of damage, so. And that will end the round. So. Next round.
Oh, could you make a saving throw for their bows?
Say again?
Could you save for their bows, since those are the guys they've been shooting?
The constructs are actually throwing javelins. The ones
Oh,
with
okay.
bows are the etheric troops.
Okay, my bad.
Sorry.
Well, that ends my actions.
Okay. Next round. Construct by the main door is sounding an alarm bell. By the way, this round, others are going to pitch more javelins at Constantine. The rolls were a 3, a 4, and a 1.
Eh,
Each of those had a +1 on them. None of them came anywhere close.
Okay.
And that's the construct's actions. So, Constantine, you're next.
Fools! You think you lock me here? No, you locked here with me. And
Uh-huh.
I will shoot again, and some construct with steady aim and sharpshooter advantage and -5 advantage roll.
Okay.
19 plus 7, 26 minus 5, 21.
Okay, that hits.
And steady aim with advantages, it's 10 plus 7, 17 plus 5, 22, 32 points of damage.
32 points of damage on this guy.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's probably must be dead because previously
Yes, that one is dead now. And Roman.
Yeah, I have this guy right in front of me, which I barely wounded.
Yep.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 22 to hit
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second attack,
Mm-hmm.
24.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah, and 13 points of damage this time.
Okay. 13 will hit just barely.
Yeah, it's
13 points
damage.
of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then that would like finish this guy off. Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Probably we'll get another arrow.
Mhm.
The female
Well,
arrow.
there are at the moment 4 etheric archers left, but none of the guys that were armed with melee weapons. And yes, the one shooting at you will hit, doing 5 points of damage.
Nasty, but
Mhm.
what can you do?
Bill, one of the guys
Yes.
shooting at you rolled a 19 before pluses.
That hits.
He will do you 5 points of damage. The others will all miss. And that's everybody's action except yours.
Okay. I'm going to become normal
Mm-hmm.
and fire 2 crossbows. One at each. We'll fire one first and see if we hit anything. And these are just normal crossbow bolts.
And Who are you shooting at?
Remember the four I fireballed last time?
Okay.
Well, the
Right.
first one gets a natural 20,
Okay, that hits.
and he takes 6 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
which should put him over the top,
Mm-hmm.
since he only had 2 hit points left.
Yeah.
The second guy is a 16.
A 16.
Yep,
That will hit just barely.
that's
They-
all it takes. And he takes 7 points of damage.
Okay, so that's it for him as well.
Okay, that's my actions.
Okay.
And I'm triggering my gloves of missile snaring.
Okie dokie.
Excuse me, my tattoo of missile snaring.
Mm. Okay. Well then, next round. Okay.
Well,
The constructs actions this round. There are 2 more that will throw javelins at Constantine. A third will throw a javelin at Bill. All of these will miss. The construct that sounded the alarm last round will open the door, and there will be 10 more constructs and 10 more etheric guards come in. 6 of them have melee weapons, and 4 of them are archers. And those guys will not get an action this round, but will be using all their actions for movements. They will be in position the beginning of next round. And Constantine, you're next.
I shoot from crossbow in that window.
Okay.
I
Roll me a
want
to
to,
hit roll.
I want to see result of that action. 19.
Okay, roll for damage.
Only crossbow or with that damage just 9.
Okay. there is a small impact crack on the glass where your crossbow bolt hit it, like when a rock hits the windshield on a car.
Okay. Hmm. Then we need another option. I said maybe we run away somehow. Maybe ghostly form.
You're going to go to ghostly form?
No, I just screaming it to guys. I want to know. Don't want to leave them
Mm-hmm.
without any support.
Right.
Bill Roma. Okay.
Yeah. We heard you.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
We agree. Or at least I agree.
Okay.
It's for me. Then I will go in ghostly form and fly through that ceiling after I just begin be a ghost.
Okay. Then
I need
you
to
will
roll
go
something
into
for that.
ghostly form and use your movement to leave through the
Yes.
skylight. And Roman, you are still in ghostly form.
Well, yeah, I'm also thinking about leaving.
Okay. The ethereal troops will get an attack of opportunity against you as you leave. So, God, that archer's like doing great. He has hit you every round, rolling 19s or better most of the time. The archer will connect with you with an attack of opportunity as you leave for another 5 points of damage. Mm-hmm. And Bill.
All right.
Two of the constructs are going to pitch javelins at you and miss, and both of the clockwork hounds will charge once Constantine's gone and roll a 7 and a 9 respectively on their attempts to bite you.
Which neither one are successful.
Yeah, neither of those are successful. And the etheric troops can't do much to you, so down to you.
All right. I'm going to do a quick investigation looking for a secret passage out behind the throne. And I rolled a 19 plus 7, which would make that 26.
Why, yes. There's a couple of secret doors around here.
All right. Well, you don't get a attack of opportunity if you duck behind the throne like the king did, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And take that secret passage out of here.
Okay. And Well, Roman and Constantine are in ghostly form and have left. And you are still physical, but you're going down the secret passage.
Right.
Okay.
I figured it was better than exposing myself to the etheric guys for a attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well then. The party is effectively split into two groups now.
So 3, because Constantine's flying.
Oh, you're right.
Roma
And
Roma went his way, and I went another. So
so you're going 3
good luck
different
fucking pursuing all of us.
Right. Okay.
Okay, we make havoc and run from destroy chain of command.
Mhm.
Good start.
Okay, well then. Roman, there are etheric troops chasing you as you run away. Bill, you will have 1 round, and then the constructs are going to open the door you have just gone through and come through after you. And Constantine,
I need to somehow find the two and help them not die.
mhm. There are magically mutated troops flying around the area you are flying in. They are not, however, ethereal, but they can see you. And a pair of them are going to pursue you, peel off of their patrol schedule and follow you.
Mm.
So I will need to know what each of you plans on doing.
Well, I'm assuming this is still a combat situation, so let's just go by order of initiative.
Okay. Doing so, we will deal with Constantine first, and then Roman, and then Bill. So, Constantine, you got 2 guys with wings.
Okay.
Apparently, both of them were originally halflings.
Crackhead. And I fly between buildings that lose them from my tail.
Okay. Well then, Uh,
Dexterity, what?
yeah, it would basically be a variation of a stealth roll. So you're going to
Okay.
try and lose pursuit.
Oh, it's with my stealth pluses. Hmm. 8 plus 10, 18.
Okay.
They can still catch me,
Uh,
even with stealth, my plus 10 of stealth.
okay, they chase you for a block or two, and then you fly through a building and out the other side and get away while they're going around. Uh, and so you have like lost pursuit.
Hmm.
Um, at this point, you can
Return back to camp or try to
yeah
figure
return
out.
back to camp or try and find Bill and Roman.
I will try to do it next 10-15 minutes. If I not have any success, I will turn back to camp, waiting for them.
Okay. Well, give us a perception roll for your searching.
13 total with all pluses.
You look around, but you can't figure out where they went, so you'll head back to camp.
Unfortunately. Okay.
Mhm. And Roman,
Mm-hmm.
you just ran out of the throne room in ghostly form, pursued by a group of ethereal guards.
Okay. How many are there?
How many are there
following?
chasing you?
Yeah, following me.
There are 8 of them.
Oh, pretty much. Well,
Run.
yeah, I should probably run.
Okay, yeah. Well then,
I can try to
mhm.
to do a stealth. But
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Give us
not
a
very
stealth
good.
roll to see if you can like get away from them.
Is it intelligence or wisdom?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. I have some bonuses for dexterity. So, mm, not very good. Well, it's 10 plus 3, so
13.
13.
Okay. Okay. Well then, you attempt to like evade your pursuit. Unfortunately, they were much better at pursuing than you were at getting away. And you made it to the out of the palace proper and into the courtyard, but once you got there, there was another squad of etheric security there, and they grabbed you and grappled with you. I now need a grapple check from you.
Mhm. Is it also dexterity?
Strength. Strength.
Strength. Mhm.
Strength. Okay.
If you have.
Oh, well, it's natural 20 plus 4,
Ooh,
24.
maybe you're proficient in athletics, then it will
Okay.
be.
Yeah, I'm proficient in athletics.
Mhm.
That is 27.
27. Okay. Then
No grappling for them.
the guys who grappled with you, you were able to break free from the grapple. And rushed away from them. However, the guys who were pursuing you slowed them down, or slowed you down enough that the two archers that are with them both shot you for 6 and 5 hit points of damage, respectively. And I need a saving throw from you versus poison. So a constitution save.
Okay. Well, it's 12 plus 4, 16.
So you are not paralyzed by the poison on that last arrow. And have now made it out of the palace. Unfortunately, you still got 14 ethereal guys chasing you down the street.
Unbelievable.
And now you have left the palace with these guys chasing you. About a half a block in front of you are the ghostly protesters, most of whom are not happy, or yeah, they really don't like these guys. You could, in theory, like try and lose yourself in the crowd.
Yeah, I just thought about it.
Okay, then give us another stealth with advantage this time.
Okay. Okay. It's 21 with pluses.
Okay. And Well then, Roman, you are able to reach the crowd of ghosts, the etheric guards that are pursuing you, rush after them, and a ghostly riot has just started with all these protesters attacking the guards. The etheric ones, anyway. And they have now subdued your pursuit.
Mm. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go back to the camp.
Yeah,
Or try to help Bill.
I will take my time and look around to see if the Bill is inside.
Well, there's something else happening where you're
Okay.
at. A number of these ghostly rioters have come up to you and they want you to lead a revolution against their oppressors. And
Interesting.
they promise to make you king of all the ghosts in the city.
Well, that's tempting.
Uh-huh.
How many of them are there? These guys, and are they like armed? With, at least with, I don't know, ethereal sticks.
Yeah, improvised weapon.
Well, the ghosts that you're talking to say, oh, there aren't really that many. A few hundred, maybe. They all take potions which wear off and they have to make more. There's thousands of ghosts in the city. We could rally them all to your banner.
Everyone on 50,000. Glenn knows that musical, yeah?
Well, I say, okay, then start assembling.
Okay.
Start assembling your banners.
the forces and
yeah.
and arm them somehow, at least with I don't know, sticks and stones.
Ghosts are going to escort you away from the palace. You now have acquired an entourage of about 20 or so ghosts. They want to take you to the city's amphitheater, and a bunch of other ghosts are now spreading out through the city, telling all the ghosts to rally at the amphitheater.
Yeah, Your backstory, you're chief. Now you need to be chief.
Oh yeah. Well, I think this is a good idea to use some backup for overthrowing this evil.
Oppression regime.
Well, whatever the regime is.
Okay.
The Spirit Sovereignty Society.
Yeah. If it was a good regime, I doubt that there were so many protesters.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Roman, when you and your ghost that are with you get to the amphitheater, there are probably 600 or 700 ghosts there and more showing up.
Wonderful. Can I give a short, like, invigorating speech?
Well, yes, you can. Let's see. That would be
Persuasion check, probably.
yeah, it'd be like a persuasion check.
Well,
or would you prefer to do a performance?
Which is which?
Both charisma check.
They're both charisma. I was going to say if you had any more pluses, it would be one or the other.
No, it's basically the same for me. So, but at least I have +2 for charisma. So let's see. Well, not exceptionally well. It's 10 + 2. Basically 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I'll basically say something like it's we suffered for long, but it's not anymore. We can't take this and along those lines.
We've lost our lives, but we haven't lost our dignity.
Yeah, time has come.
Anyway, well, basically, your 12 really doesn't persuade them to start the revolution. But about half of them are here because they want revenge anyway. So they've decided that they really don't want you as their leader, but they want to use you as bait to get the people that killed them.
Oh.
And you now have about 200 of these ghosts. The rest decide that, nah, you'll just, you're not persuasive enough. So they left. But about 200 of them have decided that you're going to help them get revenge. And they're going to use you as bait.
Okay.
Okay, why not?
Yeah. And
You need not need to speak. You just need to be look something
great.
like
It'd be a great time for you to drink a potion of healing.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, maybe.
"Hmm, I miss
Yeah,
all that funny stuff."
but I'm for now I'm pretty well. I'm damaged by I have 2/3 of my
Mhm.
life, my hit points still. So
Healing potion, it's not necessary now. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think so. But I have them with me if anything goes wrong.
And okay, the ghosts are going to want you to stay here at the amphitheater. As a matter of fact, they insist on it until dawn, at which time they are going to send a message to the palace saying that they want to turn you in for the reward, and they're going to ambush the people that come to get you. As they are true ghosts, they can do, well, they can suck hit points out of people. The ones that are non-etheric, anyway. And they figure a couple of hundred ghosts can, like, kill a bunch of people. So they want you to stay there till dawn.
Okay, I'm for it,
Mhm.
and you may hide in the meantime, like ambush.
Right.
Bill can make his move till this happens.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, are you ready for me?
Yeah, I will ask these ghosts to give my friend let him know that I'm here,
Okay.
so we could be even better bait
Mhm.
because he's also followed by these guards.
Mhm. Okay. And Bill, while we're waiting for dawn, since it's the middle of the night, you were in one of the secret passages in the castle. So,
Well, I'm running down the hallway looking for a way out.
okay.
What do I need to roll?
A perception check.
All righty. A 15.
Okay. And Bill.
Yep.
The passage will lead you to a staircase. On either leading up or leading down. Your choice.
We are going to go down.
Okay. Well then. I will need. They just, at this point, will sick a couple of like clockwork hounds on your trail.
Mm.
And they're faster than you. So I will need an athletics check to see if you get to the
All right.
bottom before they catch you.
All right. A 19.
Okay. Well then, you get to the bottom of the stairwell and there's Ock, a very small one, with 3 boats moored to it. These look like something that you would take 4 to 6 people to row. Could hold probably 8 people altogether.
Great.
Each of them has water, a pack of food, and a small jewelry box. These are for getaways.
Yep.
There were also a
Well,
pair of clockwork hounds coming down the stairs behind you.
well, I have one action that I'd like to take.
Okay.
Altered self.
Say again?
Alter self as I'm jumping into the water.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm now a fucking gnome-sized fish swimming away.
Okay. Well then.
All right, but I'm not going to swim out of this wherever the hell I am unless the clockwork hounds pursue me into the water.
No, they do not. They don't float where the dam. As a matter of fact, they sink straight to the bottom. They're made out of metal and ceramic. So they can't swim.
All right, well, I'm going to swim under the dock and listen until I hear them go away.
Okay. Well, they will hang out on the docks, barking and growling, and until a squad of 4 more mechanicals come down the stairs and find out that you swam away, and then the 4 of them and the hounds will go back up the stairs. Anyhow, so after a half hour or so, everybody will be gone, but you. So, what do you wish to do at this point?
Bill. Bill.
Hello?
I don't know. Maybe we lost him.
Possibly.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
This program is insane. Sometimes it just goes crazy.
Okay.
All right. Well, I am going to jump out of the water onto the dock and dispel my alter self.
Okay. What, you're not
Which
going to
point in
flop
time-
around like a fish for a few minutes and then do it?
Nah, that's an experience I'm going to miss out on.
Okay.
Then I'm going to alter myself again, and I'm going to become a hobbit.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And this time, we're going to take the stairs up.
Mm-hmm.
You not grab the jewelry that was on board.
Ah, sure, why not? I'll grab the chest, but not open them. Put them
Okay.
in my backpack.
Well, you've just acquired 3 jewelry boxes. Maybe half the size of a shoebox each. So,
Okay, well they're all in my backpack now.
okay.
And we're going up the stairs, but we're a hobbit now.
Okay.
Drink a potion of healing, so we're a healthy hobbit.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay.
What do we find when we get to the top of the stairs?
Well, it exits in a second floor hallway behind one of the tapestries that's hung there.
All right, before I get out of the tapestry, I'm going to listen. Do I hear anyone or anything in the hallway?
Give us a perception check.
And I rolled a 2, so I don't think there's anything.
No, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
And when you step out into the hallway, you will find that it's a servant's hallway, and you may see where it leads, but most castles had the main hallways for guests and important people, and then
Right.
smaller dinky hallways for servants to move around in, so people wouldn't have to see them all the time.
Right. Well, I'm going to do an investigation check and see if I can figure out which way to the kitchens.
Okay, yeah.
All right, 17 plus 7 is 24.
Yes, you can figure out which direction is the kitchen.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
Just buy a hobbit nose, and you can find any food.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. What do I need to roll to get to the kitchen?
You'll need a stealth roll to get there without being seen.
That's dexterity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 plus 3 is 14.
Okay. Well, you will make it to the kitchen. And you will find that there's no cooks.
It's all automatrons.
Yes. There are constructs here. And some big, Rube Goldberg looking machine that they're pouring potion jars in and getting out large stacks of fast food, which they put on trolleys, and other constructs will immediately take them down the hall and around you. They have rolled 19s. They all see you. However, none of them seem to take too much notice of a stray hobbit wandering around loose. As a matter of fact, one of them says to you that you're in the wrong place. This is the kitchen. You need to go, and directs you down a different hallway and says to the setup room where the hall steward is.
Yes, sir. And I go.
Okay. Well then, when you get there, you will find that there's about a dozen droids and about a half dozen people. And when you get there, one of the droids says, "Oh, good. We have a hobbit tonight. Here, put this on," and hands you a jester's costume.
Okay.
Huh?
I'll put it on.
Okay. And then they will ask you, what do you do? Singing, dancing, juggling, fire swallower, what? They have mistaken you for some sort of, the entertainment. The other people, gnomes, and hobbits that are in the room are also getting dressed. And apparently you're putting on a midnight show.
I am a prestidigitator.
I know that you said it. Exactly that word.
I got mage hand. What else am I supposed to fucking do, man?
Mage hand, prestidigitation, minor illusion. You can do everything.
I can't juggle.
You can switch your cantrip to that's prestidigitation, minor illusion, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can do all that stuff. So, anyways, that's
Anyway.
what I tell. That's what I tell him. I am. I'm a prestidigitator.
Okay. And his response was, they'll send you out after the second remove. Usually by then, most of the guards don't care what the entertainment is. And they will take you and the others to the barracks where the guards that are coming off the second shift are being fed after they come off shift. And you can see there's a small and rather plain dining hall, what they normally feed, or, the palace troops in. And droids are, well, giving all of these troops fast food. And while they're eating, entertainers will come in and sing or tell jokes or whatever. And after about a half hour, they're going to send you out in front of the crowd to keep them entertained. I'd like a performance check from you.
All righty. I bomb bigger than shit. It's charisma, right?
Yes.
Yep.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Bill, they
Nice.
threw cheeseburgers at you and wrappers that used to be full of fries after they ate the fries. They threw those at you too. They booed you off the stage.
I'm so embarrassed.
When you
I'm going to pretend to run away crying and try and find the cells where they're keeping the fucking whatchamacallit guy.
the two bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, by the way, the singer that went out first, they threw coins at him. Granted, most of them were copper pieces, but still.
Lucky bastard.
Anyway. Give us an investigation check.
All right. Natural 20
Okay.
plus 7.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have found the entrance to the dungeons, but there are guards there. And when you come up, they will tell you that it's a secure area. You need to go the other way unless you're under arrest, and they will laugh about that one. Apparently, it doesn't take much to entertain these two.
There's just 2 of them?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Both of them are the constructs, though.
Oh, they're both constructs?
Yes. Mhm. The forearm security bots, you know.
And I'm going to tell them the guards in the hall didn't like my performance and sent me here to torture the prisoners.
Mm.
Would you give me a deception check?
17 and charisma is +3. That makes it 20.
Okay. Well, the guards are like, so you're really that bad, huh?
That's what they said.
Tell you what, it's not a bad idea. We'll talk to the captain. And at this point, you find yourself chatting with a third construct, and he asks you to show him.
Okay.
Mhm.
You need to go bed.
I know.
Roll me another performance check.
On command, even.
Uh-huh.
Fucking 1. 1 and 3's a 4. God damn it. I suck.
Yeah, he's down with this. And well, he will have the guards wake up all the prisoners and light some torches where they got a good view of you. And then they'll put you in the hallway of each cell block and let you give bad performances. Now, the problem is they're going to start with the upper levels of the dungeon, closest to these stairs, and then work their way down. What this means is if you want to get to the people that you're looking for, you've got to give 6 performances total. 5 before you get there and 1 in the cell block where they are.
All right. About how many prisoners per cell block?
Looks like about 30 or 40 for each one.
Okay. And it's just these 3 guys, right?
Say again?
It's just these 3 constructs, right?
No. No, there's the 2 constructs at the entrance, and then there are 2 constructs at each cell block.
Okay. So are the 2 constructs at the entrance going back to the entrance?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be the captain and me and 2 constructs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, until you get to the last cell block, and there will also be magically mutated guards that have taken potions of etherealness for this guard shift. So
Right.
there will be ethereal guys in the last cell block as well as the two constructs.
Okay.
Anyway, they will take you from cell block to cell block and let you give really bad, non-entertaining performances to prisoners that they've woke up in the middle of the night to watch.
Okay. Well, I am going to keep prestidigitation active because it lasts for an hour. But I'm also going at the first level. Let me get this. Let me look something up real quick.
Okay.
And actually, we're not going to do this at the first level. We're assuming that the deeper we go, the more mean and badass the prisoners are.
That's usually the standard practice, yeah.
Okay. So we have 6 cell blocks, and the last one's where they're holding the guys we want to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So on level 5, I'm
Yes.
going to play some more tricks. So I'm taking it you're wanting to have me do performance rolls.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have a 7 plus 3 makes it a 10 for the first one.
Okay.
A 6 plus 3 makes it a 9 for the second one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
A 11 plus 3 is a 14 for the third one.
Mm-hmm.
A 3 plus 3 is a 6 for the fourth one. God,
Mhm.
I really do suck.
Yeah. you really do. The droids will let you know that you suck too. They'll tell
Yeah,
you.
I'm sure they will.
Oh.
Oh! And on the fifth one, where I'm going to pull my nasty trick, I rolled a natural 1 again.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm also, on this one, working Mage Hand into the production, at which point in time I will lift the guard's keys to the cell
Mm-hmm.
and unlock the doors.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I've just unlocked the doors to the cells in level 5.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now,
I guess Anish? Because that was
Mhm.
my surprise. That was my surprise movement and actions.
Okay. So at this point, yeah, a fight is about to ensue. So it would be you, the guards, and the prisoners.
And I'm going to yell, "Fight for your freedom! The king is dead!"
Mm-hmm. Okay, give us an initiative roll, Bill.
All right. We have a 6 plus 3 is 9. Nine.
You have a 9. Okay. Well, the droids got a 14, and the guys in the cell block have a 19. So, okay, well, you've unlocked the doors, and the prisoners leaped out of the cells. Two of them tripped the guard in front of their cells, pushing him into the cell. They have then slammed and locked the door.
Nice.
4 of the other prisoners have attacked the other 2 guards with their bare hands. And the remaining prisoners have all headed for the stair. The 2 remaining guards have hit 2 of the guys that were bludgeoning them, knocking them prone and reducing their hit points. By 9 hit points each, and they grappled with 2 of the others that were trying to escape and are now holding them. And that's their actions. And Bill, down to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to web the remaining 2 guards.
Okay.
And the people they're prone and grappled with as well, I guess.
Yep.
All right. That my action is to web.
Gotcha. Well, you have just webbed the guards and the prisoners that were fighting them and the ones they were grappling with. One of the guards has failed its save. The other has rolled a nat 20. So, and all of the prisoners in the area of effect have failed their save. So, you've webbed one of the guards and 6 of the prisoners. There's you and 2 non-webbed prisoners left and one of the 2 guards. So
All right. Well, it's next round.
next round. Huh. One of the guys that's not webbed up will launch an attack against the guard, missing everything. The other one has attempted to grapple with the guard, rolling a 19 before pluses, and the guard's
Nice.
grapple check with pluses was only a 7. So he is grappled with the guard, and at the moment is holding it.
Okay.
The guard is subdued and unable to take an action this round.
All right. Well, good for him.
Although he gets another check next round.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
And down to you.
Well, I can't pass up having somebody prone on the floor in front of me, can I now? Okay, attack at advantage with my crossbows. Called shot firing at the lock on his fucking chest.
Okay.
First shot is a natural 20.
I'd say that hits.
Okay. So that will be 3d4, you say, for acid damage on Melf's
Yeah.
acid arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 5, plus an acid bolt damage is 5, so that's 10. So Locke takes 10 points of damage on his chest. Is it popped?
Okay. Yes.
All
However,
right.
the booby trap on it is going to go off.
Okay, that's fine. I'm at fucking crossbow range from the guy. I'm not like right there.
Yes, but the guy that's grappling with him just took 11 points of damage.
All right. The second shot at advantage is going to go into the fucking crystal that's now fucking right there in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, 16 plus 3 is 19.
Okay, yeah, that hits too. Roll for
All
damage.
right. 4, 2, that's 10, and 5 more is 15 to the crystal.
Right. And the crystal then discharges, electrocuting the fellow who was grappling with it, as well as the prone fellow and the other one, or the one that it was grappling with. All of them have been electrocuted for more hit points than any of them got. So those 3 guys have just been electrocuted to death. At this point, well, the droid you webbed is unable to, like, break free of the web, as are the other 2 prisoners that are caught in the web with it. So at this point in time, there's you and the 1 prisoner that have an action if you want it. And there are 2 other prisoners if you want to cut them loose.
I will.
Okay. All of the rest of the prisoners from this cell block have charged up the stairs and attacked the 2 guards at the head of the stairs. And there's a fight going on up there, but that's several levels above you. Where you are, there's you and 3 prisoners. And you have a set of keys.
Yep. I'm going to turn to my 3 prisoner friends and say, hi, I'm an assassin. I'm going to kill the 2 fucking assholes that started this whole mess.
Mm-hmm.
They're down below us.
Mm-hmm.
If you go up, you'll probably die. If you go down, you'll probably die, but I'll pay you if you live.
Well, this isn't a very tough choice, is it? So
and at that point in time, I'm heading down the stairs.
okay. The 3 guys will take weapons from the guards and they will follow you. Anyway.
All right. And when we get down to the next level, what do we see?
There's a locked door to the cell block and a pair of constructs in front of it. You wish to go with the same initiative or consider this a different combat?
Well, we probably got surprise on them this round. Let's just stay with the same initiative.
Then you'll have surprise 1 round, and after that, it's back to what you had.
I'm going to hit them with a thunder wave.
Okay. They get a saving throw. Does a 12 pass?
No.
Okay, then.
Not at my level, it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. Then they do not make their save.
And since they're up against a a wall or a door or something, they don't go back a full 10 feet,
No, they do not. They will just.
but they are going to be prone.
Mm-hmm.
Get them!
Okay, yeah. Thunderwave does 2d8 damage, and they get pushed back.
2d8.
So 2d8.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And my guys get to hit them at advantage.
Yep. So they take 13 points of damage.
Sorry this is taking so long, guys.
Not a big deal. You still make a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Well, two of your guys roll good enough to get past their armor class, and one misses. Between the two guys that hit, they have done your construct 12 more points of damage, along with the. Let's see, what did you say you did to them? 13?
Thunderwave 13, yeah.
16.
No,
Okay.
13.
Okay, you did them 16 plus another 12. So that brings it up to 28 points of damage at the end of this round. And next round, it will be the prisoners, the constructs, and then you.
Right. And at least at the
Prisoners.
beginning of the round, the constructs are still prone.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Once again, we get 2 out of 3. Ah.
Yeah.
4. A total of 17 more points of damage. And the constructs will stand, taking one of their actions, so they will only get one action or one attack each. One of them hits your already wounded prisoner for max damage, which takes him to 0. So you now have 2 prisoners with you. And it's down to you.
I'm going to feed the guy that's at 0 a fucking potion of healing.
Okay. Well, then he's still alive, but low on hit points.
Yeah. It's better than the alternative, isn't it?
Well, yes. Let's see. Regular healing potion
Yeah.
gets
That's
him
all I have.
7 hit points healed up.
All
So, okay. And that will end the round. One of the 3 guys hits the construct this round. For 7 more points of damage. So. And let's see what the constructs do. Two misses and two hits. Okay. And you've now got one of your prisoners at 7 hit points, one of them at 2, and one of them at 4. And it is now your turn.
Okay. And which one of the two constructs looks to be the most damaged?
The one the prisoners have been hacking on.
All right.
It's had a smidge over 40 points of damage done to it total.
Okay. We'll hit him with a Mel's acid arrow. And does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay. So he will take 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. So 5 and 6 is 11 points of damage to him.
Okay. You have done him 11 more points of damage. And that ends the round. So your prisoners...
No, I've got one more shot.
You have one more
I have-
shot. I'm sorry.
I have 2 hand crossbows.
Oh, you're right. You do.
And
My mistake.
I'm going to stand between the second construct and the very injured prisoners and fire my next shot.
Uh-huh.
And I miss. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't think you hit with a 10.
No, a 10 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how your prisoners do. Hey, nat 20 on the first guy.
Nice.
Yeah. He did 4 points of damage doubled.
8 points. Hey,
8 more.
it all
Second guy
counts.
hits for non-critical damage. Doing 6 more. And the third guy rolled another nat 20.
Damn.
For 5 double. Okay, this construct is now deceased.
Very nice.
And the other one is still up.
No, there was only 2.
Yes. They just finished off the first one.
No, I did last time round.
You shot him once.
Right, but you said that takes him over the top. Because he had 40 and I did 11 points to him, which makes it 51. And they've only got 50.
Actually, no, he has 65.
Oh, okay.
I did not say that takes him over the top. I'm sorry, you must have misheard me.
My mistake.
Okay,
So we got one guy down.
you got one dead construct and one on their feet.
Okay.
He is going to miss one of your prisoners and hit another one. And that guy is now at -7 hit points. And it is now your turn.
Well, he's too far gone to use a potion on, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First shot. Misses.
Mm-hmm.
It's a second shot. Do I hit with a 16?
A 16 or better will hit them. So
Woo!
you hit him just barely.
Yeah. All right, and he takes 6 points of damage.
Okay. First prisoner does a miss. Second prisoner hits, however. And he does 8 points of damage. Construct. First attack roll is a miss. Second attack roll connects with Bill for 5 points of damage. And
Okay.
Bill, it is now your turn.
All right. First shot is a miss. 2nd shot is a miss.
Okay.
I rolled a 7 and a 9, respectively.
Okay, first one is a hit for 5 more points of damage. Second one is a hit for 7 more points of damage. Construct is going to take a swing at one of the prisoners and miss, and another swing at you, Bill, and that one will also miss.
All right.
So your round again.
Right. Old boy's at 44. So let's hit him with an acid arrow. Natural 19 plus 3 is 21. That hits.
Yes, it does.
7 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. So 10, 17 points of damage on the first arrow, which is my last physical Melf's acid arrow that I got as a prize. So I'm now out of those. Second shot is a natural 18.
That also hits.
And I do him 6 points of damage more. So a total of 17, 6, 23. He was at 44. 44 and 23.
67.
67, which puts him over the top.
He is now at -2 hit points. Yes. So that's it for him.
I'm going to hand each of the prisoners fucking a healing potion and drink one myself.
Okie dokie. Okay.
And I'm going to tell them, don't go upstairs yet, but don't follow me into the next room. You guys have done enough. You're about dead, and you don't need to die in here. I might be an asshole, but I'm not that big of an asshole.
Okay. Okie dokie. Well then. The cell block in front of you houses the prisoners in question. The only people actually in there with them at the moment are in ethereal form.
Okay. I am not.
No, you are not.
How many points do I get back from my potion?
Potions of healing. Just a sec. If I remember correctly, 2d4 plus 2 for one of the regular potions.
Okay.
So
4 and 2 is 8. I get 8 back,
mhm.
which puts me up to 22.
Okay. And one of your prisoners gets 6 hit points back, and the other gets 7. So,
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to walk into the cell block,
mhm.
and we're looking for assholes. Do we find assholes?
Yes, you do.
Alrighty.
This particular cell block has been emptied out except for 2 cells that are occupied. One has a human wizard and the other a gnomish alchemist. These are the 2 guys you've been looking for.
All right. I'm going to tell the guards as I'm walking towards whoever's closest, it doesn't matter which one of those 2 guys. I'm not here to break these guys out. I'm here to kill them. Your king is dead. Please don't interfere.
Mhm.
Probably persuasion check.
Persuasion check?
Or intimidation. I don't know which better.
Uh-huh.
In which of them you have proficiency?
Uh-huh.
Neither.
You don't care.
Oh, no. I'm probably not the most intimidating right now as a pretend hobbit. Or, excuse me, halfling.
Okay. Oh, this is not one of those potions that you can dismiss the effects. It's simply your ethereal till it runs out. Okay, so they can't do anything to you anyway, other than like run through the wall and up the stairs and sound an alarm.
But I'm pretty sure the guys upstairs already know shit's going down.
Mm-hmm. However, these guards really don't care about, these prisoners either. However, the squad leader will tell one of his men to run through the wall and go up the stairs and sound the alarm, but not to break any speed records while he was doing it.
Okay.
And the other guards are going to hang out here and offer you encouragement and
okay,
bitch at the 2 prisoners for being so rude to their guards. And
well,
they're not going to help you, but these guys are not going to interfere either.
Right. Okay. These guys are protected magically, and they have and they're sitting inside of a spell. They've got wards around the spell or the cell to keep them in and to keep ghosts out.
Yes.
So, standing outside of that fucking magic ward, I'm going to take a practice shot with my crossbow through the fucking cell door at prisoner number 1. And I rolled a 14 plus 3, that's a 17. Does it
That
hit
will
him?
hit. This guy is
Okay,
unarmored.
My modus operandi will be to fucking shoot the guys until they're dead, not entering their cells.
Uh-huh. As long as you don't use a magic arrow or weapon.
I'm not.
Purely physical attacks will get through all of these guarding magics. So
That's what I'm doing. Do you need me to roll for this?
not
Or
really.
just
You
do
can just sit there and shoot till you run out of arrows or until they're dead, whichever comes first.
I have 24 I have 24 fucking crossbow bolts.
That's probably more than what you need.
Okay.
I will assume these guys are now deceased.
Yes, and look like hedgehog.
Uh-huh. Okay, Bill.
Yeah.
After you kill them, what are your intentions?
Well,
I mean, are you leaving the palace? Are you hiding out? Are you going back to camp?
I'm leaving the palace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do an investigation check, see if there's a fucking door out of here.
There is not.
Okay.
So, doesn't matter what you roll, you ain't going to find one.
All right. Then I'm going to bow to the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger the fly spell, or cast a fly spell on myself, and then go ghostly form and fucking outrun the sons of bitches
Okay.
by flying through the fucking walls and floors and ceilings and getting the hell out of there.
Mm-hmm. Well, you will be spotted by flying guards with wings once you get out of the palace.
Oh, before I leave, I'm going to give the 2 guys that are waiting in the fucking hallway 100 gold apiece.
Okay.
And leave.
Right. Okay.
They're on their own, but they're paid.
Mhm.
Promises made, promises kept.
Right. Okay. And by the way, by the time you would get back to camp, there will be a couple of ghosts there that were talking to Constantine and your 2 clerics, telling them that Roman is in the city and there's a group of ghosts that are offering him for the reward and they're going to ambush the people that come to get him.
Okay.
Now, since it's about 4 o'clock where I'm at, I suggest we fold up here for the day.
Yeah, leave the revolution for the next.
Yeah, it's a cliffhanger. Leave
And first thing we do next time is go and see about getting Roman away from 200 or 300 ghosts.
Mhm. Unfortunately, guys, I can't join you next Saturday. If you want, you can play without me, or we can
No,
postpone next game.
let's
Okay.
postpone it.
No, we'll skip next Saturday and play again on what would that be? The third? No,
Actually, we
the
already, yeah,
fourth.
November.
Okay. No, we will skip next Saturday. So Roman, it'll be a long cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I may slightly die from
Mhm.
You're
Slightly.
proficient in athletics. You can stay there.
Uh-huh. Anyway, and we will play again on the 4th. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you for good game.
Sure.
Yes. Everybody have a good one.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Mhm. Yep. Bill, drive safe. There's a lot of idiots out there,
Yeah.
and they all have driver's license. Okay. Bye-bye.
Complete your reset properly.
Yeah. Bye bye again.
Bye bye.
Mm. Uh, Bill, I probably will not join you in some maybe fine time, but mostly not because I'm turned back to my studying second degree. That hope I talk to you little bit later. A
Well,
day.
study hard. I'm going to buy you a fucking lottery ticket today.
Today, you buy ticket in Kansas. I think that you not do it. You only buy it in Texas.
Well, I've been rolling through Kansas and Missouri, and there are a lot. So I figured our home base is in Missouri, right at the Kansas border. So I think it's a good choice.
Mm,
Uh,
As you wish.
Or
Uh,
I can wait till tomorrow. I'll be in Missouri tomorrow. I'll buy it there. That way I know I'll.
I don't know. I don't care. For me, it's just
Okay.
some stuff that make hope that in some point we will win and we can somehow escape of all that nonsense that's going around. I understand match. I study second degree in match. I really understand that change is so low, but in any case,
Yeah.
it's a hope and it's trigger something
Yeah.
in my
And hell,
yeah.
I would like that money too.
Yeah, if we get it.
I'm thinking that like, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, something like that. It'd be a great place to fucking go.
Mm, I prefer North Italy, but
yeah.
Eh, but you can
Well,
still buy
gentlemen.
land. You can still buy land really cheap in South America.
Mhm.
mm, yeah, probably. Maybe
Yeah.
it's good place, but I don't know. I prefer places where people shoot it in each other much less. That's why
Mhm.
I not like both of America. I'm sorry. You
Well,
two love with killing each other with weapon. I don't know.
it depends on where you go. You go to Ecuador or Honduras or something
Yeah,
like that. They're going to be fucking around. But
yeah.
you go you go to Chile. It's perfectly safe. It's safer. It's probably one of the safest places on earth.
Mm, yeah.
You may be
And they
struck
have good
by
wine.
llama. Mhm.
And they have good wine. Yeah. Plus, you're close to Argentina, which is sort of politically unstable, but they're not killing each other all the time.
And it's good.
Mhm.
And they have really great beef in Argentina. Lots of
They
cows.
get a lot of they very rich country with all natural resources that they need. They're good enough. You must admit it. And it's pretty far for everything.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it sounds like a plan. And Chile, I like Chile more and more in such
You know, and
point of view.
I think Chile's prettier because it's got the mountains.
They have oceans, they have mountains, and they pretty normal climate. If they get good wine, they have good climate too.
Yep. It's arid on the Pacific coast, which is where they grow the wine. It's more, the further you go east, the wetter it gets
Mhm.
because they're in the southern hemisphere, and in that part of the world, the weather moves from east to west, and it butts up against the mountains and drops all the rain. So it's really, lush and dense forests and lots of
Yeah.
rivers. Good place for hydroelectric.
Yeah,
And potatoes. I love potatoes.
you that too. Maybe I will think about Chile a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for good
Bye
game.
bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye. See you.
And gentlemen, for the one person holding on who was listening to the game, remember, no marriage, no cohabitation, and no new kids. Bye bye.